Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Griezmann goes on a charge down the left. Good spot, he's seen the run. Plays it in low. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Alvarez, De Paul, great hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Earned a reprieve for the time being. Great work on the overlap. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this player, Vlahovic, is more impressive game by game, Peter. Big Serbian, he's proven that he has lots of dimensions to his game. And I think people look at him and probably imagine that all they're going to do is bounce balls off him. But he's not that kind of centre-forward. He's got a lot more to his game. He's
shapes to shoot! He can get that clear. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Sorlot. Koopmeiners. Still goalless at the moment. Vlahovic, Koopmeiners, is looking to set free a runner, cleared away. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's hit it long, but astray. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Real chance! He's delivered all right! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Assegnato al 26esimo minuto, numero 20.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Longley makes the interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right.
And the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. He's beaten the last, and the shot! And again! And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Alvarez engages and forces him off the ball. Vlahovic. It's a good spell of possession, this. Has a look and plays it forward. That looks a good ball through. Cambiasso does really well to win the ball there. Columbuani. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he was quick to react. Alvarez. And here's Griezmann. Javi Galan. Swept. Hits one! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Sorloth demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Griezmann. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Vlahovic. And here's Locatelli.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Javi Galan. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Griezmann. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Bremer. Vlahovic is onto it in a flash.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Javi Galan. Galan, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. De Paul. And here's Griezmann. Javi Galan. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
De Paul proves too strong. And it's Griezmann. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Shifted upfield. He's felt that,
La
hasn't
proezza
he?
di quest'oggi
Yeah,
è
he's
di
pulled him up for that challenge.
71.649 spettatori.
Griezmann.
That's good defensive concentration.
Crossed in once more. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Cook minus.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
KAKI gets a foot in here. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Played back. Passes short and sharp. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Alvarez. Decent hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. He rises! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
KAKI. Surlot. Shot at goal! Cambiasso with the clearance.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 26 lascia il campo per il numero 19. Cambio di giocatori.
That's it! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Javi Galan. And it's Griezmann. Solid! And more and more and more. And they are pulling clear here.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And yes, it's him again.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
No, that was never going to make it. And here's Vlahovic. Jimenez promptly onto that, and that is that.
This is the time you need that pace.
The most accurate pass. That has been slung wide. Now it's Correa. That has been cut short. He's a sharp little ball here. And He has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Correa.
Ci saranno 3
Solon.
minuti di recupero.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Solot. He's onside. Gallagher. And he's cut it out. And that's really well manoeuvred. So that's it. It is all over. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
This is the time you need that pace. Barcola really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And the pass is intercepted. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Shifted upfield, now that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, the explosive Ousmane Dembele is a very interesting player. Praised by many for his game-changing qualities. His showboating and confidence has won him a lot of admirers, and he can be a real force if he can add consistency to all of that talent.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Vitinha, Kvaratskhelia, Kvaratskhelia! Gabriel Jesus. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's got the shot away! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
He could be in here, and he's got the beating of his man. Ødegaard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Back into the middle, turns and goes back. And now a sudden chance to counter. So what can they make of this? Well, that's been cut out, well played. Dembele is herring after that one. Trossard. Now it's Ødegaard. White. And he cuts out the supply. Kvaratskhelia. And he's intervened well there. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, he's onto this. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Zinchenko! Another chance from a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Kvaratskhelia gets rid without sophistication.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be a throw-in. Zinchenko. Oh, well played. Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Can he get onto this? Nuno Mendes. White gets over and intercepts. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Hakimi. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
And the second half gets underway.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, they could break here. And he's picked out the run. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Zinchenko. That is good alertness.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, that's fabulous. Barcola. Oh, Red, nice interception. Kvaratskhelia looks to get on the end of this. Defending was strong and firm. And that could set him on his way. Oh, look at the shot at goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Gabriel Jesus is onto it in a flash. Hakimi. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Barcola has another goal! He's scored! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Le numéro 17.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Le nombre de
Zinchenko.
spectateurs pour ce match, 71
It's a little off
550.
target. Marquinhos under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Fabian Ruiz. Havertz might just make this. Foot in.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Now it's Rice. Gets his pass away. Swept in.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Gabriel Jesus. Vitinha.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Fabian Ruiz. That's the end of that. It all started well enough. Fabian Ruiz.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for the run.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. That's a decent clearance. Havertz. Now, what about a counter-attack? Trossard. Now it's Trossard. Chance for the header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Le numéro 29. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 3.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Arsenal take the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Trossard, Merino, Havertz. Well read, and the danger is averted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Hakimi, Dembele.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
João Neves calmly anticipates. Gonzalo Ramos. Oh, good-looking ball. Hakimi. Oh, important interception. Now he's off and running. Merino. Saliba. Meraldo cuts it out. Vitinha. Oh, that's a real chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's good play. He's got full. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Paris Saint-Germain can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now the finish! It's fallen kindly here. He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
But that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And there's green grass ahead of him. Talisca, cross into the... Oh, smashing header! And that was very necessary. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Zirkzee. Well read, nice interception. Menu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And here's Højlund. Quality ball. Højlund unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Great chance! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
After 14 minutes is number 9, Edin Dzeko.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Eriksson. The referee has given a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Rodrigo Bacau is there, and he can get that clear. Cleared without hesitation. Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Dzeko, Talisca.
Kostic really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Back when it goes. Højlund. Bruno Fernandes. Great defending, strong and determined. Talisca, he might be in here. Shot a goal. They want to be quick to recover this. In he goes again. Menu. Højlund. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Zirkzee. He's through here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Amrabat. Casemiro. Approaching the half-hour mark. He could be in here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Højlund! Diego Carlos with the clearance. Amrabat producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Bruno Fernandes. Nice interception, well timed. And here's Højlund.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Saint-Maximin. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And it's there! And surely that settles it. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the scorer. Simple as.
Number 9.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Osei Samuel, Saint-Maximin. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Osei Samuel. Great hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Early ball out from the back.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Can he get onto this? Keeper sees it all the way.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Osei Samuel. He's dealt with that really well. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And the first half is done. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation. Here we go again then. Manchester United didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's played it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Casemiro. Højlund. That's an excellent interception. And the finish! Oh, it's come loose. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a fine interception. Kostic.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
De Ligt kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Oh, good spread. Turns and goes back. Diogo Dalot. Diego Carlos gets it clear.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And here's Højlund. Oh, well played, well played.
The attendance for this match was
Just about up to the hour now.
70,987.
That's a nicely... Can he finish? And another try! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Manchester United certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Eriksson. And the shot! It's oh, what in for the pieces! They're up to 5 corners now. Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Tries a shot! Danger averted for now. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Kostic. He's got tall. They've scored! It is no contest. It is a landslide. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Number 97.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Maguire. Number 23, Shaw.
So, time for changes
Number
on
37,
both sides, actually.
Mainu.
Things looking so
14,
easy, almost too easy here.
Coming on the field, number 6, Lisandro Martinez.
That has been
Number
slung wide.
13,
That is a brilliant interception.
Ugarte.
Well, he was
Number
clearly
7,
disappointed with that
Mason
pass.
Mount.
Fenerbahce clearly
Substitutions
didn't help
taking place.
themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's a lovely, neat pass. He's had a hit!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bruno Fernandes is herring after that one. That has been cut short. And the counter is on. That is good alertness.
Manchester United have more than played their part in this game. Based on the second half display, they deserve to get something from it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. Dzeko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again,
He's got the shot away! Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. The corner count is rising. That's 6.
that's just playing it safe and simple.
Some really good ball movement. Bruno. Decent hit! And he's had a shot! Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Number 11.
Still trying to make a game of this. Two minutes to be added on. In the series. And time is up. Manchester United suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
And we'd
How
like
would
to
you
inform
summarise what
now
we've
that the
seen
next-
today? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. As you can see, we've already started here. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got away. Coman!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well read, nice interception. Gets his pass away. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, and he's through the middle. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Bayern Munich clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He can get that clear. Eze! Eze! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Great defending, strong and determined. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Eze. Munoz. Kim Min-jae can get it clear. Bayern Munich do have a chance to counter here. He's had it taken off him. Richards. Mateta is onto it in a flash. He's in space and looking for options. Nketiah. Nicked it back promptly. So it is still 0-0. That pass isn't the best. Koeman is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And here's Kane. Nice sequence of passes, this. Corner it is. Bayern Munich with the corner, they're first. And he gets rid in a hurry. Crystal Palace have the chance to go the other way. Mateta. Munoz.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Mateta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Neuer has that under control.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And here's Nketiah. Oh, important interception. Goretzka. Olise. Palinia makes the interception. Richards. Neither side giving way. It has been tight.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that should get the job done. Mitchell.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mateta for Nketiah. Great work on the overlap.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Davis attempts a clearance. That is a great... Decent hit! Kimmich is there to clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Kane. Stood up well to him there. Mitchell. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. So the first half brought no goals. Kane, nice interception, well timed. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's in plenty of space here. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Eze.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pinches it off him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
The fullback is in acres of space here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, he's found support out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. João Palhinha looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Mitchell in acres of space out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's there to retrieve it. Kim Min-jae defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Palhinha gets across to intercept that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found a way through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mitchell providing an outlet on that flank. He is through here. And he's cleared it back out. Gets his head to it. Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Now he's off and running. Goretzka. Oh, good spread. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And he's had it nicked away. Threads one in. Eze. And that has left him in a heap. Olise in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Cleared without hesitation. Coman. Upamecano.
Bayern Munich really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Nketiah is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 19, Alphonso Davies. Number 8, Leon Goretzka. Number 17, Olise.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Number 21.
Now it's Laimer.
Number 22.
Laimer, it's a really
Guerrero.
well-measured ball.
Number 27, Laimer. Number 10.
Henderson catches it safely.
Substitution in progress.
Well timed, excellent interception. No way through there. Bayern Munich are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
In towards the middle. Here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. Should get the job done. Mateta. Now it's Hughes. That's a sharp pass. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Good read, needed to be.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And here's Sané, looking tidy in possession here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. It's a good spell of possession, this. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And he'll shoot here! Really well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
The goal scorer, number 2, Upamecano.
That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
I'd like to draw your attention to the
So a
screen.
short
right
respite
now
for the players
information on
as
our
they prepare
shuttle bus
themselves
service.
for another 30 minutes.
Substitution.
Into extra time we go. Bayern Munich did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Mateta! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Mateta has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Crystal Palace have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. Hughes. Wharton. He's had a shot! Cleared without hesitation. Look at the space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Guerrero. Musiala. Now it's Kane. It's a smartly directed ball. Oh, that's a key interception. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when...
It's Kane! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. And he's intervened well there. And it's Sané. Aimed beyond the defence. Musiala. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Hughes attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's Hughes. Great chance! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Goal! Number 19, Hughes. Substitution on the field, number 2.
Half-time, extra time.
Hello, everybody, and a quick announcement now.
It is
We would
coming
like to
down to
ask
those
you all
last
to kindly
15
stay
minutes.
seated
A
during the
truly
match.
attritional
Thank you for your
affair that has
cooperation.
reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? Well, we are already up and running again. This really has been thrilling. He's got tall! Cleared away. Now that's well seen too. Kimmich. He's in plenty of space here. He gets big! Should have equalised.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
Lerma. He's looking wide. Sarr. That has been cut short. Now it's Kamada, and he's managed to get free. Mateta shapes to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Lerma. Shifted it to the flank. Climbs up big!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Lerma. That has been knocked clear.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Bayern Munich clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that.
So that's it. It is all over. Bayern Munich were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
And a quick announcement for the
What are your
benefit
thoughts
of
on today's
anybody
game then,
who's found
Jim?
themselves
It was a
little
very
lost
good
today.
game, played in
Please
the
look
right
at the
spirit
screen
with
for
a
information
fitting
on how to
atmosphere,
find your way
and I think
around this
football
stadium.
won this time.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.